Q, animate.
Right now, we have the latest on the state's
Semi-A.
battle against the COVID-19
Roll A,
virus.
white, change.
Plus, the most vulnerable to
City
COVID-19 are now being targeted for coronavirus fraud. How you can avoid being scammed.
White, change. Semi
And
default
we
sound.
are looking forward to a major warm-up this week. Matt has your look ahead. Here's 9 this morning.
Roll
Starts
D
right
and
now.
dissolve sound. Semi 2.
Oklahoma's own News 9
Start to move.
starts now.
Dissolve Q. Semi her name.
And good morning, and thanks for
animate.
joining us this Sunday,
Lose it. We'll go to
April
2 box next.
5th. I'm Dana Hurtnicki. Before we get to an update on the weather from Matt, we want to welcome our viewers
Thank you.
from across the state. We are broadcasting statewide because one of our colleagues at our sister station, News on 6 in Tulsa, tested positive for the coronavirus. He is doing well right now. But the News on 6 building is being closed for
Oh,
cleaning.
holy
So
Dana.
welcome to our Tulsa viewers, and let's head
Okay,
over now
ready,
to Matt
one.
over in the Bob Mills Weather
That's a good
Center for
transition.
a first look at our weather. Hi, Matt.
Good morning, Dana. It's
Take
going to be a
key
cloudy,
animate,
kind of
Matt.
cold day here and up
Lose
in the
it.
country. We have lots and lots of
All
clouds.
right.
Temperatures are cold. It's quiet. This is downtown Oklahoma City. Regency
What building
Sky
we
Cam
in?
looking at the Oklahoma
We in Tulsa or
National
Oklahoma
Memorial
City?
There. This is part of our Air Comfort Sky Cam network. Here in
What
the
state?
metro, Oklahoma City Metro, it's 40 degrees, a calm wind.
Jib,
Those
LCD
conditions
7
are kind
next.
of the same everywhere you look. We are cloudy all through
Then the
northeast
2 tight.
Oklahoma, eastern Oklahoma, southern Oklahoma. In fact, the Panhandle is the only
Panhandle.
place without
Oh,
any
wait, that's
clouds this
Cassie.
morning, at least diamond westward. Everyone else underneath some thick clouds. Temperatures now 42
No
for
pressure,
Tulsa, 40
Ryan.
here in the metro. Low 40s pretty much
With
everywhere
Tulsa,
except, I don't know,
it's
Right.
kind of,
What's
I
up,
got
Roland?
fast, so
and
we're good.
30s for northwest
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Say what?
Panhandle. Wind is pretty light. A northerly breeze up in Green Country,
Okay.
0 to 5 miles per hour. Calm wind here in Oklahoma City. And once you get west, 5 to 10
Okay.
mile an hour wind, turning to about 15 miles per hour in the Panhandle. So for the metro here in Oklahoma City, 41 at 8 o'clock, 52 at noon. High today of 63. May see some sun out there. It will be breezy for our friends up in Tulsa.
Hey, there's our Tulsa quick. Look at that. Even put the 6 on there. Look at that.
54
Matt's a
63
trooper.
degrees for a high temperature
Stand by,
there
Jib.
as well. Peaks of sunshine. We'll call it mild this afternoon. Clouds will stay stubborn statewide today, but we'll talk about our next chance for rain and storms and a big time statewide warm up coming
Stand
up
by,
at
Jib.
15.
Start your move. Dissolve Q.
Thank you.
Semi camera
Taking a
2.
look now at the COVID-19 numbers.
Full screen,
here
key
in the
and animate,
state.
damn
As
it.
of this morning, 1,159 Oklahomans have tested
Okay.
positive. The number of deaths
Let's not
has
do the
risen
jib
to
now since we did that.
42.
We'll come out the 2
State
tight now.
Department of Health shows that
Stand by
Oklahoma,
2.
Tulsa,
It actually
and
looked really
Cleveland
I'm not
counties
gonna write it
are
up then.
leading the state's
Stand by
number
2.
of cases. More than half of the cases across the state are
Cool.
in people over
Stand by
the
2.
age of 50.
And take 2.
As the number of COVID-19 cases
C day for a
thousands
package.
in Oklahoma, doctors say that number is expected
I don't know what
to
half hour
continue
she's
to
talking about.
rise as
Ready,
we have
C,
not
stand
yet
by
hit our
A.
peak. Our Erica Rankin has the
Look at
latest
that, she
breakdown
said.
and what health officials are preparing
Roll C
for.
and relay take sound.
The newest total of positive
Animate
COVID-19
Erica.
cases here in the state is
Change it, and lose it.
1,159 with
That's all I have,
42
wasn't it?
deaths.
All right, this
That's
one.
56 of
Oh,
Oklahoma's
Dr.
77
yeah,
counties.
Douglas.
Oklahoma's curve only continues to
I'm gonna do this
climb.
right
You can
this
see
time.
from last Saturday to today, COVID-19 cases have more than
3.
tripled. But doctors say we haven't even seen the worst of things yet. The peak is expected to hit here in April. Health
This
officials are
reverse,
still
yeah.
urging people to practice social distancing and leave the house only for essential trips, like to go to a job or get groceries,
All right, a little under a
just
minute
because
left.
this disease spreads quickly.
So on average,
Animate
one
doctor.
case of COVID-19 is
Close
going
it.
to spread to 3 other individuals and cause 3 other
That's
cases.
your last key.
As
We'll be up
hospitals
to
are
Biz
preparing
1
for a
for sure.
surge in
Page
patients
4.
in the coming weeks, Governor Stitt is also taking action, calling on Oklahomans to step up and help from
Get
home.
ready.
It's called the Ready Help Go initiative, where people will send in how they can be of assistance from all over the state.
Our second phase is help. Once we have gathered skill sets and abilities
Okay.
across the state, we will begin
12
identifying
dies.
clear and pressing
Page 12
needs
is dead.
in certain cities
Where
and
you at,
certain
12? There you
states.
are.
Once we're ready, we will communicate these needs via our website, through social media, and email.
Governor Stitt
All right,
says
about
they
10
will not
seconds
plan
left here.
to
Stand by
mobilize
this one.
people until it's safe to do so.
We'll make sure to put how you can sign up for the governor's new initiative on news9.com and our News 9 app. From
Stand by
OU
full
Medical, Erica Rankin, Oklahoma's own News
Key and
9.
animate Q.
And if you have any questions about the coronavirus, you can call
D's
the
next
state
for page
health
5 for the
department's
outpush.
coronavirus hotline at the number there on your screen. The call center is open
Roll D
24 hours
and
a day.
dissolve.
And you can follow all
Stem by
of our
C,
COVID-19
the 2V
coverage
plasma.
on our websites, news9.com and newson6.com, or follow the latest on the News 9 and News 9
Roll C.
6
Start to
app.
move.
It's a free
Okay.
download in the App Store. Right now, Weatherford
She's
police are
slowed down, like,
investigating a
big time.
homicide.
C
According
to
to
2
investigators, a 911
at the
caller
start.
told dispatchers he shot his friend
Yeah.
following an argument yesterday afternoon.
That's fine.
Identified as 26-year-old
Stand by
Joshua
C, stand by
Price.
Dependa,
One person
tight
is
shot
being
on the start.
detained. Contact Weatherford PD if you have any information on that.
Roll C. Go.
Now, those vulnerable to COVID-19 could be
Somebody full
vulnerable
sound.
when it comes to coronavirus scams. Home insurance providers are warning their customers about people on social media or coming to their door offering COVID-19
Roll A
tests.
and take sound.
Unfortunately, the
Eliminate Scott,
services
this
are
one's
unapproved
17.
and they're illegitimate.
Close it.
But they're
Send by her
using
mic.
these scams as a way to
Scams.
extract information from Medicare beneficiaries, like their Medicare ID or their Social Security number.
My cue.
Global Health is reminding Oklahomans
Two at the
that
radar
you should
SP
be
next
consulting
for
with
page
people
8.
you trust, including your doctor,
Stand by
before
2.
ever getting a COVID-19
Start to move.
test.
Take.
As Oklahoma
A
faces
samples
the
next.
COVID-19 outbreak, it's also facing financial trouble. State Treasurer Randy McDaniel expects
Stand by
a
A.
$456 million revenue
Okay.
failure this year. State lawmakers are now saying they plan to do whatever it takes to make it up.
Roll A and take sound animate.
I believe in a bipartisan
Evans.
manner, we're gonna fill that shortfall.
Lose
So
it
if you're
right over
watching
Scott's
next
face.
week, we will be
This one's
talking about the
14.
shortfall.
Stand by
There
2
won't be
tight.
a cut
Sorry, he
in the
deserves it,
current
yeah.
budget, despite the shortfall that's
Crappy
both
3
COVID
bucks.
related and oil and gas related.
Take Q.
You can hear more
Yeah,
from
for that
Representatives
9-minute
Eccles and
Stand by Viz one,
Dunnington
full
in
screen for
your
9.
vote counts this morning at 7:50 for our Oklahoma City viewers. For the rest of you in the state, you can see it on news9.com.
Q animate.
COVID-19 testing is becoming available across
A
the
underneath
country
is
as
next.
more testing kits are arriving in the state. This week, the Okmulgee Health Department announced it will offer testing this Wednesday from 9 to 1. If you have symptoms of
Stand
a
by
fever
A,
of
stand by the loosest full
100.4
screen.
or higher, shortness of breath, or a cough, or have been in contact with someone who has tested positive, you can be tested. The health department also requires patients to be at least 16 years old and only one person per household. You must call to schedule an appointment starting tomorrow.
Roll A and losing it.
Oklahoma Department of Corrections picked up
Two
more than
OTS is next for
28,000
page 11.
face masks donated by
And
the
a
Oklahoma
reminder,
State
12 is
Department of
dead.
Health on Saturday. The masks have been distributed to each state and private facility. Inmates working through Oklahoma
Stand by 2 in effects.
Correctional Industries are also sewing 1,200 masks a day for inmates and staff.
Animate. Take.
The Oklahoma City County Health Department is asking the community for help with medical supplies. They are taking donations for their healthcare workers. They need
All right,
pen
T's
wipes,
is next,
nitrile
A, then
gloves,
Biz 2.
gowns or lab coats, face shields, N95 masks, safety glasses, biohazard
Stand by
bags,
A.
and sanitizer. You can help. Go to the website there.
Roll A. White. Animate.
Well, still ahead this
Stand by
morning,
Biz
the
2,
economic
stand by the
impact
crossfade to
of the
memorial music.
coronavirus, what it means for millions of Americans.
Animate. And dissolve crossfade.
And as we approach the
There you
25th
go.
anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing, we are honoring
And
those
if
who
you
were
want,
killed,
I'll take a minute.
those who survived, and those changed forever. On day 154
You're fine.
of our
No, you're good.
168-day commitment, we remember David Jack Walker,
I'd
along
rather
with
just show
all
as much of the
survivors
photos as we can anyway.
and emergency responders.
And fade this down. And roll your break. Yeah, you can have the first part where it's blank at the beginning. You go ahead and have that out. 10 seconds. Stand by Jim.
Go to cancercenter.com/together.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start your move, Jib. And does off cue.
While COVID-19
Stand
may
by
have
2.
forced the cancellation of
Start
the
to move
Tulsa
2.
Special
And
Olympics, with a
dissolve.
little creativity and
C to
technology,
A
the
for A
athletes
package.
managed to compete.
Ready C, stand by A.
Our Amelia Magavero joins us from Saturday's
Roll C.
competition.
And roll A. Take sound.
My
Animate.
athletes tell me all year they look forward to competing in the
Lose
Special
it.
Olympics here at Catoosa High
Molly
School.
at
So instead
48.
of canceling the event entirely due to COVID-19,
This runs a minute
the
41.
organizers decided to get creative
City Cam's next
and
for
brought
the
the
T's.
games to their living rooms.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Go, Andrew, go.
Instead of on a field, these Special Olympic athletes competed together on a computer.
You felt happy?
Yeah.
18-year-old Andrew Barrett has trained all year for this day. His older sister Molly Jerez says he has Down syndrome
Right?
and was supposed to compete in the 100-meter run and softball throw. Instead, he threw softballs in the living room. And this smile shows he didn't mind.
I'll do that.
It's the highlight of their year. Even though it was in our living room, he took it seriously. Like this was
Janet
his
101-ish.
competition.
With COVID-19 concerns, Coach Janet Parker decided to host the event through Zoom.
We had a lot of heartbroken kids, so
Anime.
I just thought,
Lose it.
we can still cheer. We
July.
can still
About
have those
30 seconds left
relationships.
here.
Athletes from Tulsa Public Schools to
City
Catoosa
Cam
played
is
games
next.
like flower pot bowling and a hallway belly crawl. Parker said it was more about camaraderie than competition.
You know, distance doesn't have to separate us, and it's just vital to reach out to each other at this time, especially with those
10 seconds to my city cam.
Barrett even ended his crawl with a few push-ups, showing everyone that neither distance nor disability can stop
Here we are.
him. In Tulsa, Amelia McGalvaro, Oklahoma Zone, News 9.
Wait, animate music cue.
Another live look outside there.
Semi-master.
That has a
She would have
warm-up
mispronounced it
and
anyway.
Easter Sunday forecast coming up right after
And
this
roll the break. Fade.
Hey, Mr. Sparky, we take
Oh, goodness.
from electrical service in your
Professor!
Oh, that's right.
Because I worked with Lacey in Tulsa, so 10 seconds, stand by B.
That's what we call
Because Lacey used to be weekend anchor when I was weekend director. 3, 2, 1, and roll D. Take sound.
From the Bob Mills
Stand
Weather
by 1
Center,
on Matt.
Oklahoma weather expert, Matt
And
Muller.
it's on cue.
Welcome back, 6:16 here on a Sunday morning. Cold outside, it's cloudy. Thankfully,
Pull 2
though,
bucks
it's
out,
not windy. Here in
and then go to
Oklahoma
B
City,
for the
it's 40
tees.
degrees, wind is calm, humidity at 93%. We are 5 degrees warmer this morning.
Look at that. Look
than
at
we were
Matt
this
on
time
Channel
yesterday.
6.
Statewide, Tulsa, you're at 42 this morning. Everyone in northeast Oklahoma in the low 40s. You have a couple of 39s.
And they're running a
Pawnee,
programming
and up
ticker.
in Northern Osage County as well,
Yeah.
seeing some up in the 30s. Ponca City also 39
It's just programming
degrees.
alerts
40
saying
here in the
that
metro. Then
we're
notice the
broadcasting
temperatures.
News 9
They were in the lower 30s in
today,
northwest
this morning.
Oklahoma until the
And
clouds
Fred
moved in.
is
Now
actually
we've got
doing
mid to
that
upper
control.
30s there. A
So
little
he's
colder out
having
in
to
western panhandle. The clouds still trying to
watch
move
this
in.
morning, yeah.
Low 40s elsewhere, pretty much statewide. McAllister 43, Sallisaw 46, Obert at 44. And southeast Oklahoma in the low 50s this morning. There's not much wind. Western Oklahoma has a lot more wind this morning, 5 to 10 miles per hour.
All right.
there. And that's really the extent of it. A calm wind here through central Oklahoma. Green country, it's a north wind this morning,
Green
5 to
country.
10 miles per hour.
Lacey knows
But
his
eventually
locations.
this morning, wind for everyone will switch back around to the southeast and the south, which will bring those high temperatures today into the 60s.
My man
So
Swope
here in
would
Oklahoma City,
knocked it
41
out
at
too.
8 o'clock, 52 at noon. Cloudy skies pretty much all day, except for the end of the day.
Well, most
you
like
may
the
see
Swope
some more
worked up there
peaks of
too for a little
sunshine,
bit.
63 degrees
Yep,
for a
for a
high in
year.
Oklahoma City today.
Then came
South
back.
wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. Up in Tulsa, about the same, 43 degrees at 8 o'clock. Chilly, cloudy skies and a calm wind. 54 at noon. Clouds will stay with you this morning. And 63 for a high today. Mild peaks of sunshine and a little
Say what?
lighter wind, south 5 to 15. Up in Tulsa
I
today.
have not.
Water vapor imagery across the nation. Look at the big subtropical jet stream down to our south. A gigantic storm system off the west coast.
Gigantic.
That won't impact Oklahoma until the end of this next work week. For now, the subtropical jet stream bringing all the moisture up into Texas and parts of Oklahoma. There will be a weak disturbance that will pass through the jet stream that may give us some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, and maybe a few showers for some of us today, mainly in southern Oklahoma. High temperatures today, low to mid 60s, stubborn clouds, a little more breezy out west. 63 up in Tulsa. You see the low to mid 60s all through northeast Oklahoma today. The wind 5 to 15, not as windy in Green Country today, much more windy back out to the west. Rain chances this morning. There may be a few sprinkles as far east as McAllister, as far north as maybe Okmulgee or so. Sallisaw 20% chance, 20% for Ada and Ardmore.
Have you ever seen that
Everyone
show,
else
Miles?
should stay dry. Those
So,
will be
like,
mainly showers or
there's
a
some-
couple of sprinkles
he's
tonight.
like, his name's Sean Evans.
Mainly
He
mid
works for a
50s and
complex
increasing
in
wind.
media.
Very windy, especially
But anyway,
across
so this
northeast
YouTube
Oklahoma.
channel,
56
they
in
just-
Tulsa,
he interviews
56 in
athletes,
Eufaula,
celebrities,
55 down
actors,
in
you know,
Poteau,
just
55
gotcha.
in Grove.
And they have
Highs
to eat
tomorrow
progressively
with
hotter
the
and
low
hot wings,
70s.
like
Woodward
super, like
76, a
seriously
little
hot
warmer
wings.
there. 75 in Alba, 82 in Guys
They've-
Mile.
like lets their
Windy,
guard down
a few
because they're
scattered
not
storms, and again
focused
for
on the
northeast
interview.
Oklahoma,
Right.
we're looking at mainly low to mid 70s.
Matt even got
one or
the
two upper
franchise
60s with the
graphics
wind.
that are specific for 6 future
25
view.
miles per hour. Very, very breezy on the northeast Oklahoma
nice.
tomorrow. And the best rain and storm chance tomorrow will be down in southeast Oklahoma. A 40% chance from Ardmore to Durant
Everyone
to Idabel.
in Tulsa
Again,
like, who's
a few
this
of
Matt
those
Muller
showers,
guy?
Maybe a rogue thunderstorm. Could be as far northeast as Tulsa up to Miami,
Here's the
right up
morning
the turnpike there.
meteorologist there.
Looks like
On the
northern and
weekend, I
western
think it's
Oklahoma will
Kendall
get some
some during the
rainfall
week.
for now.
Oh,
Northwest
it's Alan
Oklahoma,
Crum.
dry.
He's
Oklahoma
like
City,
6 feet,
I think most
6
of the
foot
rain will be
5
to the
tall.
south. It'll be a
He
slight
wears
shower.
cowboy
A little
boots.
bit
He
of
also
rain
wears all dark
in
shirt, dark
Oklahoma City.
collars.
9-day
Mhm.
forecast,
Which says I thought
63 degrees today.
All right, stand by the
72
2 bucks
tomorrow,
and then B for the
20% chance,
cheese.
Maybe a scattered shower or thunderstorm tomorrow. It gets downright warm Tuesday and Wednesday. Nice
think it's
weather.
gonna do,
The wind will be a little on the breezy side. Wednesday
remember.
we'll have a weak cool front move through that'll drop those highs in the 80s down to highs in the low 60s. So a bit of a pattern change Wednesday into Thursday. Our next storm system gets here Friday and Saturday. Some of the data suggests we could be quite wet for Friday and Saturday. I'm going to go low chances right now. The data tends to flip-flop, especially a lot later in the forecast. So we'll keep an eye on Friday and Saturday. Well, that's Easter weekend. Not a lot going on because of the circumstances, but looks like an Arctic cold front headed our way for Sunday, potentially Monday as well. That would include Easter Sunday. And right now, temperatures would only be in the 40s that next Monday.
Pick.
Man,
Stand by
just
B
when
for the
you think
cheese.
it's warming up, it just literally
80s,
sucks you back in.
back down to the 40s. I know, I hate it too.
Man. All right,
Roll
thanks,
B. White,
Matt.
band
Let's go
music.
ahead on News 9. Just
Stand
because
by
you're
eight.
not on the road that as often does not mean you should neglect your car's needs. We have some tips
Roll A.
from AAA.
White. Change.
And our
Stand by
Thunder
master.
throwbacks continue. We'll take a look at a matchup with the Clippers next in sports.
And roll the brake. And fade.
Chief
All right.
Meteorologist David Page.
Be update. Full
Oklahoma
sound
weather
next for
experts, keeping
sports.
Oklahomans
2, 1, and roll A. And also.
driven by your Oklahoma Ford
that's
dealers.
perfect on
This is the Oklahoma Ford Sports Blitz.
The only thing that would make this more special today was if my mother, the rock of our family, the love of his life, 54 years, would have been here to see it. But I know she's smiling above and so proud of his accomplishment.
A winning weekend for the Sutton family. Good morning, Oklahoma. The long-awaited call has arrived. Eddie Sutton can claim a piece of the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's about time. Our John Holcomb caught up with Eddie's son Scott to help share the great news.
John, I can't tell you how excited we all are.
5 years, a lot of class.
806 career wins, 3 Final Fours, and on Friday afternoon, 1 phone call. The Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame finally brought good news for the Sutton family. Eddie is finally in.
Bad news?
Right.
Go there and give him a big bear hug, and we tried to stay away from it. That's obviously that's the last thing that we would want to do.
Is there any way to tell how he received it?
You know, that's it's kind of the bittersweet thing, John. Because you don't know. We feel like he understands, but it's hard for him to communicate.
A surge of support from national voices in the college game the past few years may have helped the former OSU
Sure
head
have all
coach's
my
case for
stuff,
induction. But to many, this day was long overdue.
A ton of other people, thousands of people around, you know, Oklahoma and Arkansas around the country that already knew that he's a Hall of Famer. That validates that, yes, he's finally in there and deserves this recognition.
The class of 2020 induction ceremony is scheduled for August 29th. And Scott Sutton says if his father's health remains as strong as it is at the moment, and if
When they
we
said
get to a
was the
safer place
ceremony?
across the nation,
I wasn't paying
then Eddie
attention.
Sutton will be there in Springfield
At a Hall of
for that
Fame
special
ceremony.
night. John Holcomb, Oklahoma's own News 9 Sports.
Thanks a lot, John. If not for COVID-19, the Thunder would have played the Clippers last night. We would have been in LA. Maybe later this summer, we'll see. So in our latest Thunder throwback, Lee Benson features an LA nail biter from 2015.
Or
Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul, point guards now forever linked. 3.5 years before being traded for each other, they duel that stage.
It used to be like that back in like
Paul scored
2011,
28 points in the
2010.
first 3 quarters.
Used to be called OK Blitz.
And after an 8+ minute dry
But then
spell
they
in the fourth,
decided to brand it as 6
CP3
and
gave
9,
LA the lead.
respectively.
Then Westbrook,
I mean, makes things
with under
easier.
a minute to go.
Keeps it more uniform. Yeah.
A year after capturing the NBA scoring title, Russ netted a game-high 33.
And this look is a lot better than the previous.
But
The
it was
previous one
Paul
was
who looked to get the
horrible.
last lap.
Oh yeah. They also prop.
But in the end, a couple of guys named Westbrook and Durant were just too much.
Oh yeah. There used to be a different flex look, and the only thing I can compare it to is they called it like a honeycomb background, and it was still the same colors, blue, yellow,
As a
and
team,
white.
as a
But
unit, Kevin has been in this situation many times. I mean, he had a lot of those game-winning blocks before.
there was something
Tonight,
about
just
it
another
just
prime
wasn't so
example
great.
of how
15
defensively
seconds.
and, making
Stand by
big-
master.
I felt like our shots were falling, but later in the game, Russ hit the big shot. I think that got us going.
Oh, it was a simpler time back in December of 2015.
Thanks a
Here
lot,
we are.
Lee. That's a wrap on your morning sports. Have a great Sunday, Oklahoma.
And
Adios.
roll the break. And fade.
I'm
All right.
someone who's serving on the front line.
3, 2, 1, and roll D. Take sound. Stand by. Camera 2.
Oklahoma's own News 9
Starts
starts
new.
now.
Wipe. Animate music.
Right now on News 9, the number of
Stand by A.
COVID-19 cases continues to skyrocket as world leaders try to stop
Roll
the
A.
spread.
Wipe. Change.
Plus, unemployment
Stand by
numbers
city cam.
spike as businesses close from the virus. We'll take a look at the economic impact.
Wipe. Change.
And taking a live
Stand by
look
2.
outside, a warm-up is in store. Matt has your Easter Sunday
Start your move.
forecast.
And dissolve.
6:30 on your
Semi
Sunday morning.
down.
Before we get that weather update from Matt,
Lose
we
it.
want to welcome again our viewers from across the state. We are broadcasting statewide because one of our colleagues at our sister station, News on 6 in Tulsa, tested positive for the coronavirus. He is doing well right now, but the News on 6 building is being closed for cleaning. Now, over
We're
to Matt
closed for
Muller,
cleaning.
who
Take 2,
has
box ready
our
1.
statewide forecast. Hi, Matt.
Good morning,
And
Dana. It's pretty cold
take
out there no matter where you
and
are.
animate
If you're in
map.
Tulsa, if you're here in the metro, if
Close
you're
it.
in northwest Oklahoma along the Red River, it's cold this morning.
There's one
Not
full
as
screen
cold
for
as we've
52.
seen recently, but still pretty chilly. Our Regency Skycam right here in Oklahoma City downtown, looking at the Oklahoma National Memorial. This is part of our Air Comfort Skycam network. Here in Oklahoma City, it's 40 degrees with no wind at all. Nice to see calm. I always like seeing calm on the currents. 93% humidity, dew point at 38, so we're pretty humid outside. 5 degrees warmer this morning than we were this time yesterday. Up in Tulsa, 43 degrees, so a couple of degrees more mild. Light north wind at about 3 miles per hour. Obviously no wind gusts, so the wind chill isn't too much different from the temperature in Tulsa. You're 6 degrees warmer this morning than you were this time yesterday. Around the rest of the state, again, not a big temperature difference. If you go from northwest to southeast, there are a couple of low 50s there around Idabel, but for the most part, it is low.
Just
to
in
mid-40s
case, I
with
wonder if we may
occasional
need to make a
reading in the upper
phonographic.
30s in far north central
Because
Oklahoma.
obviously we can hear him
The Panhandle
if you can't get
is
it
where it's
figured out by
coldest this
then.
morning as the clouds have been filling in there a little more slowly. The rest of the state underneath, some thick clouds this morning, and the wind very light, again, pretty much statewide. Here in Oklahoma City, 52 degrees at noon, 63 for a high today, some sun this afternoon, and breezy. Tulsa about the same, 43 at 8 o'clock, chilly, cloudy, a little cool at noon, 54 and mild this afternoon, 63 degrees with some peaks of sunshine. So the clouds stay with
All right,
us.
stand by,
We'll
Bill's
talk
one
rain and
full
storm
screen for
chances,
page
another
52.
Big time warm up on the way. 6:45. I'll have the details. Stay
Key and enemy
All
Q.
right, Matt, see you then. Right now, the U.S.
TV
is
plus
leading
next.
in the number of COVID-19 positive cases
Hey,
across the
there's
world.
Jim.
Across the world, there is more than 1.2 million people with coronavirus, while the number of deaths is nearing 65,000. Here at home, there are
Stand
more
by, camera
than
2. Had to be
300,000
plus.
cases. 8,000 Americans
Start
have
your move.
died.
And take.
The IRS
Seem
says
to
it plans
be
to start
for a
sending
package.
stimulus payments to Americans next week, but if you need a paper check, it might
Ready
not
C,
arrive
stand by
until
B.
September. What? Meanwhile, more than 6 million Americans filed for
Feel
unemployment
bad
just
for
last
those
week.
folks.
Tanya Buckus
Roll C
reports.
and roll B. Take sound.
The economic toll the pandemic
Amanda
is
is
taking on
at
the country
5.
is stunning.
It all happened really fast,
Anyway.
and she said, tomorrow
Lose it.
you're not going to be working.
33 for
Amanda
Jill.
Shower is just one of nearly
This
10
round's a
million
minute 20.
Americans now filing for unemployment. As small businesses, major retailers, and the company
Okay,
that
55
owns
C
popular
still
ski
out.
resorts, including Colorado
So now
Steamboat,
this will be at the page
deal with
56
massive
for
layoffs and
AVO.
furloughs. CBS News financial analyst Jill Schlesinger says the unemployment numbers could get worse in the coming months.
Don't get trigger happy.
This is absolutely insane.
Since we already done it, don't worry about it.
and
Give me
it
Gary
sure
at
does hurt to see
53,
these numbers,
and it
'cause
should
I don't think
be
they're gonna
stand
let
up,
up
sig out on
anytime
this
soon.
one. Cross your
One group
fingers.
who is fearing financial impact, farmers. The coronavirus crisis is delaying migrant workers' access to the fields. Gary Black is Georgia's Commissioner of Agriculture.
If there are not workers,
Anyway.
there'll be crops that will go
Jalaski.
And that
20
has a
seconds
ripple
left.
effect throughout this economy, and it will affect the consumers of this nation.
Dairy farmers are being forced to dump thousands of gallons of milk because there is little demand with restaurants and schools closed. Retailers who are open, like Walmart, Costco, and Target, now limiting the number of shoppers allowed inside stores nationwide.
The latest
Hey,
employment
there she
report
is.
shows this crisis brought a sudden
Close your
stop
full
to a
screen.
record 113 straight months of job growth. That's
Semi-A.
more than a decade. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los
Roll A.
Angeles.
Wipe Q.
And the New York Times reports more than 1,300 flights
Here we go.
arrived from China in
Two at
January,
the Earth's next.
carrying nearly 430,000 people. Meanwhile, more than 22,000 Americans are still
Semi-two.
trying to get home after governments around the world locked down their borders. Hundreds have already been brought home thanks to planes provided by Immigrations and Customs. Some U.S.
Always
airlines
leave it hot,
have
'cause
also
we're so
added
used to index
special
lines.
flights to bring home about
Start to move to.
17,000 more Americans.
Take.
Cars are
Some
sitting
of us went
longer
full
than
screen.
normal with the majority of states under stay-at-home orders, so AAA is offering some tips to help you
And
keep
key
your
in on it.
car in top shape. Check your battery. Start your
C
car
and
every
for
couple of
58.
days. Check your tire pressure. Add 10 extra
Ready,
psi
C,
of pressure
semi-A.
to decrease the risk of
I
flat
think you got one
spots.
ahead.
Dana's got the COVID. Excuse me. And use the
COVID-19.
sunshade to decrease the
Ready,
risk
C,
of
semi-A.
ruining your dashboard and steering
Roll
wheel.
C. Roll A.
The brave men and women of the New York Fire
Oh,
Department
dear.
are showing their appreciation for another group of heroes.
Dana.
Sirens blared.
Tease is
Firefighters
next.
applauded and
B.A.,
gave
then
standing
Jeff.
ovations to healthcare workers at NYU Langone Medical Center. Part of the staff at NYU
Stand by B for the
includes medical
tease.
students who graduated early and they immediately started working on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. The firefighters surprised the staff, thanking them for their tireless.
Roll B. White. Animate music.
So to come here on News 9 this morning,
Somebody's
from
got the
track
external
to
on.
the
Stand
living
by
room,
A.
how athletes are adapting their training schedules
Roll A.
during the
White.
lockdown.
Change. Cam off.
And
Check
the
your camera on
coronavirus
camera
is
2.
breaking a tradition many
Semi
look forward
jib.
to every year.
Start to
annual
move.
summer
White.
camps.
Change.
And then
Semi
we'll check in
master.
with our friend Jim McWhorter, how a certain
What?
buddy of ours is handling.
Semi master. And roll the brake. Fade.
H&H Shooting Sports is Oklahoma's headquarters for guns and gear. Fire some rounds in the largest.
Can you see me?
I cannot, but they just might not have you punched up. So
How about that?
There you go.
I got her punched up.
There you are. Now I see ya.
Here, buddy, up, up. Say hi to Dana.
Oh,
Aw.
He's watching himself on my computer screen over to the left.
Oh, he is?
I'm thinking that's so cool.
He's funny.
Oh, is he gonna twig his No, okay.
I promised him a milk bone, so I just gave it to him.
Is he going to
Just
be
give
on?
it to him. 1 minute.
What?
Are you going to put Buddy on?
It's kind of hard to. I gotta sit him in my lap, and we don't have a good history with rolling chairs, do we?
That's true. We don't need anybody calling us again.
Did
Yeah.
I miss something there about the rolling chair?
I know.
45.
You doing okay?
Yeah, how about you?
Well, yeah, it's just this is just really crazy and hectic, but
About 35
I think
seconds.
I think we got to do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll D and take sound. Stand by the 2 box.
Time for this week's
And
retirement.
whoa,
Hi, Jim.
it's on.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. You are social distancing from us from your office there at Wellington Park. Good morning.
That's okay.
This week I'm
You
here
stand by
as
full
Jim.
screen.
My family is scattered out
Animate
in
to full screen.
Oklahoma and loves News 9. We liked your ideas about things to do while we are at home during these scary times, but we also love
Stand by
Buddy,
Skype.
and wonder what he is doing while at home during all of this. I think he's been making some commercials. I've seen him on some of your guys' commercials.
Wait before I call for it.
He's trying to do his part for the for the China virus and some precautions and all. And but he's here with me today, and he said hi to you before we went on the air. But now he's chewing on a milk bone. I promised him a while ago. But even though Buddy is here, I also first I want to thank the Sunny Lane Southern Baptist Church. They are making masks. Their quilting club has ceased doing that and are making masks for the assisted living, and they already got us some and are making us some more, and so we appreciate that. But Dana, I also brought my wife with me today. Kind of, you can see her in the picture right here.
Oh dear.
And
$2.
so I
take $2.
I did see her. I saw her back there.
I got some good information from her when we were talking about this viewer question. She's doesn't have an immune system. She's been at home for a month, and she's a therapist, and so she talks to her clients via telephone and FaceTime, and so we're really having to take advantage of this technology. But you know, this to answer our viewers' question. This is a time, and like she was talking to me about it, people need to have the right attitude because there's so much anxiety, and we've got to battle the anxiety, but it's so important to stay positive and look at the positive side of what we're all dealing with. And one of those big positives is the fact that we will probably never be in this situation again. So people who are staying home and staying home with their children, what a wonderful opportunity it is for them to bond and have wonderful experiences, and not to just watch Frozen 2, but to watch movies like that and then discuss them with the children, and what are the life lessons that can be learned, and take advantage of those opportunities. And some of the pictures that we want to show today about Buddy and some of the things he's doing are things that everybody can do. And so I guess we're going to click some of those pictures on that first picture. Buddy's with my granddaughters. We're spending more time with them, and so if we can show some of the pictures, Buddy learns to. He's learning how to play the piano, and this is a great thing to do if you ever wanted to learn a musical instrument or learn a different language. And so we've got more things that he's doing. If you want to click on through those pictures, and the second one. Yes, there he is. He's playing board games and checkers and learning how to play pool. And,
this is the last one. Still my $2.
He's FaceTiming there with the family, and then exercise. So important to keep all the exercise going.
Sounds like he's having a lot of fun, Jim.
He's having fun. He has fun all the time.
I'm gonna send this $2 to my full screen.
We'll check in with you again on Sunday. All right. You be safe.
Right. Yes, you too.
And of course, we want to remind you can get more retirement advice from Jim on his other show.
City Camp for the
Baby Boomers in Action, Saturdays at 11:30 a.m. on News 9 Plus, Channel 52. And for more information any time of day, go to news9.com/retirement. Matt's forecast after the break.
Stand by, Master, and roll the break. Fade.
Today's About Your Retirement
All right.
is brought to you by Senior Living OKC.
Oklahoma.
So we're hot now on Tulsa side. 25 seconds.
For the Oklahoma City bombing, the economic crash of 2008,
all right, 20 away.
Tornadoes and floods.
Now we face a pandemic, economic uncertainty, and even severe weather season.
At News 9, we'll do our best to keep you informed. Our weather team will do everything
10 seconds,
we can
stand by default sound.
And we'll share the inspiring stories of
5,
Oklahomans overcoming once again.
Because
2,
that's what it means to be
1,
Oklahoma's own.
And roll D and take sound.
From the Bob Mills Weather Center,
you never know. Stand by 1.
Expert Matt Muller.
Goes off 2.
We're back this morning, 6:46 here on a Sunday, looking at the entire statewide look at how our average freeze usually plays out here in Oklahoma City.
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
Our average freeze is about March 30th.
I didn't get a chance to mark all that out.
Early April and then late March for southeast Oklahoma. I think the freezes is done for southeast Oklahoma. Northwest Oklahoma, look how late it can get, all the way to April 25th, the average last freeze of the spring season. The latest we've ever had here in Oklahoma City was May 3rd.
Break gate is like our off break it, out break it.
Long time before we get out of it completely.
So
might
break
have another
7 and then that'll be it
shot
for us.
coming on the 9th.
Cool.
Floating out a package, don't forget. This is our Oklahoma City.
Oh my gosh!
City
Okay.
Cam, part of our Air Comfort Sky Cam network. Here on the southwest side of Oklahoma City, you see one little peak of blue sky there as the sun gets ready to come up here in just under half an hour at 7:11. Right here in Oklahoma City, 40 degrees, a calm wind, dew point in the upper 30s, so temperature
Bats
and dew point
tossing
pretty close
over.
together. We're very humid, 93% humidity. For you folks in Tulsa, 43 degrees, northwest wind at 3, so a little more of a breeze there, but not much, just enough to make that wind chill a couple of degrees colder. But again, no big deal out there. In fact, statewide temperatures all in the low 40s, some mid 40s, down to our south Altus at 44, Tulsa here at 42, McAllister 43, Miami 42. Look at the low to mid 50s down around Idabel and McCurtain County. And in the Panhandle, the clouds were a little slow to build in, so temperatures there for a while, everyone was hovering around freezing, and now you see some of those temperatures starting to climb a little bit. The wind out of the north for green country and all of eastern Oklahoma, and then kind of turns easterly, and then a southeasterly breeze as you head into western Oklahoma and the Panhandle at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So here in Oklahoma City, 52 degrees at noon, 63 for a high today. We'll call that mild. Might see some sunshine this afternoon. It will be breezy, south wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. Also, you look about the same, 43 degrees, chilly with cloudy skies. Nice at noon, cool. Still cloudy though, and some peaks of sunshine. Not a bad afternoon though, 63 degrees. South wind will pick up a little bit, 5 to 15, but overall, fantastic afternoon. So the big picture here across the U.S., we've got a big time storm system off the west
Just
coast.
be
That will
glad
impact our weather
that this didn't
late
happen
this coming work week.
yesterday,
However, the
because
subtropical jet
Tulsa
stream
goes
for
from
now
8 to 10.
is continuing to pump moisture
We would
into
have
the
been here till
southern
10
plains.
o'clock.
For us, there'll be a weak disturbance move through that jet stream.
Because we would have probably had to
That'll
put
bring us
on a
an opportunity for
newscast.
showers today, and maybe some
here.
rain and thunderstorms for parts of the state tomorrow. We'll get to that in a moment.
Saturday
High
is
temperatures today, low to mid 60s, 70s.
Right.
Out in the Panhandle, clouds will be stubborn today, and it will be a lot more breezy out west.
I don't mind
15 to 25
Well, I mean, we still would have
mile
had to
wind.
done
They're not as breezy up in green
we
country.
still had to do our morning
63 in
show,
Tulsa,
and
low
then do
60s
the 8
off
to
to
10
the north.
Tulsa.
Bonita at 61, Grove at 61, Fort Smith
Oh,
at
yeah.
64. Rain
I guarantee
chances
you that
this
they
morning,
would've
if you
been
have anything to do before noon, and maybe a sprinkle or a shower in southeast Oklahoma, McAllister, Sallisaw,
You'd think, but they won't go for that.
off to the south and east. Tonight, we'll call this mild, nearly 10 degrees above average. 47 is our
It'd be
average
nice.
for early April. Increasing wind. The wind is going to howl overnight into early tomorrow morning. 10 to 20 to 25 mile-an-hour wind overnight. 56 in Tulsa, 54 up in Bartlesville, and 54 in Muskogee. And then tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Low to mid 70s. 80s out in the Panhandle. Mild, windy. A few scattered thunderstorms possible. Again, those temperatures will climb out of the 60s.
Minute
into the
18.
low and mid 70s. 73 for Tulsa tomorrow. 74 for Bristow. 72 for Bartlesville. Looking like a very warm and windy day up to the northeast. And the rain and storm chances tomorrow, 20% chance from Hobart all the way up to Miami. As you head south, the rain chances get a
147.
little higher, 30% from Ada up to Sallisaw and Lawton, and then 40% chance along the Red River. Other than that,
All
it'll be
right.
pretty dry for most
Going
of the
to
work
break
week.
off of this.
Nice and warm for Tuesday and Wednesday, highs in the 80s, 62 on Thursday. Weak cool front comes in late week. We may have some showers and thunderstorms Friday and Saturday, and then as we get ready for Easter weekend, another
Stand by
Arctic
your
air blast
brakes.
comes in late that weekend. Sports is next.
And roll the brakes. No, it's not. Fade.
Easiest to do now.
That's right, call the day.
ET Sports. T-Red RSP's next.
Get your news earlier.
We begin here at 4 with breaking news.
All right, here we go. Stand by in 5, 4, 3,
My
2,
favorite time of day? 4
1.
p.m.
Start your move and take you.
Welcome back. Athletes
D,
around the world are
full
taking
sound.
their skills off the court and into their homes
Stand by,
as the
D.
coronavirus continues to spread. Players are working to adapt their
Roll D.
training in
Okay,
lockdown.
somebody full sound.
CBS's Gwen Baumgartner reports from London.
Roll A and one sound.
Unconventional is
Okay,
the
we're
name of
going
the
past
game for
Max 'cause
athletes
that's
across
too
the
short
globe,
to keep.
showing resilience and strength in a time of uncertainty.
It is what it is, you know, as an athlete you have to be adaptable.
British
My name
gymnast
is
Max
Sue.
Whitlock won gold in 2016, but this is how he's training for next year's Tokyo
36 is
Olympic
recommended
Games,
18.
perfecting his skills at home amid the growing pandemic. This family in Jordan is serving up something special in their kitchen. They play professionally in table tennis
It's
tournaments
Sue in the
and
kitchen.
even competed at the Olympic trials.
lockdown has done little to slow their game. She says this is a delicate sport and we must maintain our highest skill level and reflexes. In South Korea, it's the fans who are winning. Despite the baseball season being canceled, teams started live streaming their practice games held in empty stadiums. Professional announcers are brought in each week to commentate as thousands of fans keep tuning in.
Let's go.
And when he's not frying up aces at his home, tennis champion Novak Djokovic is pledging nearly $1 million to help buy ventilators and other medical equipment to fight coronavirus in Serbia. He joins a growing list of athletes fighting against COVID-19. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, London.
And with the Tokyo Olympics delayed for 16 months, the athletes' village in the Japanese capital could be used as a temporary hospital for coronavirus patients. The Salvation Army says they are continuing services right here in central Oklahoma. Starting Monday, they are asking anyone in Oklahoma County who needs assistance to call the number there on their screen. That's where you can make an appointment and get the help.
OTS, quickly, ready, see? Roll C.
The app developer from a Tulsa area is helping local restaurants who've had a sudden decrease in business. Drive-through on demand is waiving its fee for restaurants and giving them part of the fee it charges customers. The app launched last year and offers a drive-through experience for customers. You can order food on the app. They let you know when it's ready and bring it to you without having to leave your car.
When nobody's able to dine inside, they can simply use the app.
We're Tulsans, we're Oklahomans, we'll get through this.
About 100 restaurants in several states have already connected to the app.
Standby 2.
Summer camp is an American tradition for millions of children, but the COVID-19 outbreak is forcing camp directors to reevaluate just months before sessions are set to begin.
C to A for a package. Roll C. Roll A, take sound. What's going on here?
14-year-old Sage Smurl
So it's not
is
57,
getting ready
56?
for what should be her 5th summer at Apple Farm Arts Camp in New Jersey.
It's like the most welcoming place
up, man?
ever, and
Okay.
it's like a second home.
Apple
Copy that.
Farm is planning full steam ahead for summer
Copy that.
2020, hoping the coronavirus outbreak will be under control by the time camp is set to start in June.
They need that hope. They need to know that when we all work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, that they get to come to camp.
According to the American Camp Association, families across the country may see changes this year, including limiting or canceling field trips and visitor days, adding staff, or moving start dates.
We're being patient, and we're looking forward to providing as much camp as we possibly can.
For now, cancellations are the exception, not the rule. But some of the camps that are canceling are those that serve kids with special health needs. Camp Nocoma in West Virginia offers a week-long sleepaway session for young people with diabetes. But this year, it's not happening. A huge disappointment for both campers and staff.
This camp's been part of my life for the last 24 years. And to have to, cancel, it hurts.
Camp Kesem, which serves children with cancer in their families, has decided to offer virtual camp this summer.
There's just great disappointment. We know what our camp means for these families and these campers and how much they look forward to it, recognizing that it's hard to say goodbye in this summer to being together in person.
Another difficult decision during an outbreak on its own timeline. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
All right, the sun's starting to come up there on our Air Comfort Solutions Live Skycam Network. 6:57. We want to thank our Tulsa viewers for joining us this morning.
They're already done.
For those of you in Oklahoma City, we will be right back after this with Matt's forecast and the rest of the day.
And roll the break. Right.
The rest of the day's needs will be done twice now, Dana.
The Academy of